Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. My name is Shelby. I'm one of the sales specialists here at Next Chapter. And today I'm actually just going to be walking through how to download and file a case. I want to say that this will be recorded, as all of our webinars are. So you can always review it if you need at any time. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and put them in the chat. I will try to go back and forth so I can see them if there's any questions that I'm missing as I'm going through it. And then if you have any additional questions, after or anything along those lines, feel free to email sales@nextchapterbk.com and someone will get back with you pretty quickly. So, all right. Well, again, thanks for joining, guys. And I am going to go ahead and share my screen and get started. Excuse me. All right. So you should all be able to see my screen here. So this is obviously the Next Chapter homepage. So, once you've created your new case, gone in, filled out all the schedules, you pretty much have finished the full petition. You're able to go ahead and go in. This will load. And go down to download and print. So if you want a PDF copy of the petition, or, let's say you want to print it off and go over it with your client, you absolutely can do that. So all you would want to do is go to this download and print section, click complete bankruptcy petition. So it's going to pull in all of the available forms and documents here. So this is what you have left over, what's in your client document storage. It's going to create that SSN form and the creditor matrix for you. And then essentially you just go to download. You'll want to put in their social security number and then click download. So from there, it's going to populate the actual petition. There's not going to be watermarks on it because I'm sure some of you have noticed that when you're going through these sections and entering in all of the information, and you hit this preview button, there's going to be like Next Chapter watermarks. Those don't come out onto it if you actually download it. I do want to note that. Let's say you don't want a PDF copy of the petition, or you don't need a physical copy of it. One thing that we always recommend is going into this download and print prior to review and filing and downloading this SSN form. So we'll create that statement of social security number for you. We just don't save it in the software. So if you go in here, you download that, let's put a social in, download. Here we go. And then just save it to your computer. Okay. So then when you're ready to actually file, you go to review and file. It's going to give us, our good check marks. Everything looks good. This is a test account. So obviously the attorney profile is not going to be right. And then you'll see here that these are going to be all of the available forms and documents that you can file. So this is going to be, again, everything that's in that client document storage, and then all the schedules in the petition. So every district's a little bit different on how they file. So our system is set up so that it will pull in exactly the forms and documents necessary, and then in the order and stuff. So you would just go in, let's, do the Chapter 7. So then it's going to pull over all of the forms that we need. Over here, it's going to show the additional PDF packets. So essentially that's going to be your statement of social security number, your credit counseling course certificate. So anything additional that you had put into that client document storage and had put an event code on it, it's going to populate here in this right hand column. So obviously we had a statement of intent. So this is, let's say we don't actually need that. Here's going to be where this is going to automatically populate, and you just have to add that file. So that's like I said, we'll create it for you, but we don't save it. So it's not going to automatically populate there, but it will prompt you. So then you just go to File, Add File. Let's say I'm going to do this one. Let's open it and attach that file. Pretty sure I just attached an actual book, a PDF of a book. So it's going to take a while. Oh, there we go. So then from there, you want to, you know, everything is attached that you want. Oh, I don't have a credit counseling course certificate here. Maybe I didn't use our integration with debtorcc.org and it didn't drop in automatically. So I'm going to want to go back into my client document storage. I'm going to want to upload it. And then I'm going to want to put the event code on it. So if I go to Certificate of Credit Counseling, here we go. Now, when I go back into Review and File, go ahead and assemble it again. And then we should see over here. Oh, so this, I apologize. So this district actually has you do it within the actual petition. So I would actually do Chapter 7 with CCC. And then that is why it did not populate. We need to put this in there. Let's put this back in. Go to File. Make sure it's properly assembled. You want to choose your divisional court. Put in their social one last time. And then you always have the option to preview the actual full filing prior to starting that ECF filing. So if you click that preview filing, obviously it's going to show you the full petition and all of those additional PDF packets that you are going to file with it. All right, everything looks good. You put their social in one last time. And as you see here, so I put the social in and it's not prompting for me to start ECF filing. That's because you need to choose your divisional court. So it is nice. A lot of times it's going to stop you. So you're not able to just proceed with not finishing different things. So just make sure you're, you know, if it's grayed out, it's because, you know, you're missing something. So if I go in here and click Baltimore, now I can start ECF filing. And essentially from there, it's a one-click file. And to get your ECF credentials connected with your Next Chapter account so you can file directly with the courts, it's actually just going to be here under your account settings. Go to my user profile. And then here is where you're going to plug in your ECF login and password. So I guess real quick, I can kind of run through the Chapter 13 as well. It's going to be exactly the same. Again, you always have that ability to go to download and print. If you want to, oh, sorry, guys, clicking the wrong buttons. You can download the full petition, or if you just need to go ahead and add that SSN form, go ahead and do that and download it. I'm going to look here and show you that in our client document storage on this case, we have a bit more. So you see this credit counseling certificate. Let's say it was already on the right one. All right. So then, so here's the National 13 plan. I don't want that because I don't want it to populate. So we have only one thing here. So again, when I go to Review and File, I'm going to assemble this full packet. And then there's going to be that statement of Social Security number thing being prompted again. So then you would just want to choose that it's that, add the file. And then there is where our credit counseling course certificate is. So it automatically populated because I had put that event code on it within my client document storage. It's a little bit different than the last district that I just showed you guys how to review and file, whereas they do it within the actual bankruptcy petition. So it's not filed separately. Like typically a lot of districts have it filed here as, you know, an additional PDF. All right, go again to file. Are you ready? Yep. Choose your divisional court. Put in their social. So this is obviously a joint case. So I'd have to put both of their socials in, and then I would start ECF filing again. And that's really about it. So just making sure you know, put those event codes on your documents in your client document storage, and just making sure you walk through the prompts. And then it's just a one-click file directly from there. Just make sure that, again, if, you know, we're processing, it's going to give you a little button saying it's being filed. Don't go into your ECF account like externally, just like through ECF, because it will kick us out because only one person could be in there filing at a time under your login. But other than that, that is really about it. Let me see if there's any questions. Nope, I don't see any questions. Okay, well, that was really all I had for you guys today. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to us here at this, you know, at sales@nextchapterbk.com. We're always happy to help. And yeah, we look forward to hearing from you in the future, though. Thanks, guys.